Slanging runes non-stop, non-stop. On your block, slanging runes non-stop. Making sure your power drop. Pata. Alright, Folio games. Flipping through the cards. Not too many cards to flip through today. This is pretty much the equivalent of a starter set. So not that many cards to go through. I got the unique cards here and the duplicates there. So RuneSlingers really hits you off with a lot of unique cards out of, I believe, 30 card decks. But anyway, let's flip through them. Yeah, let's start with the ailments. There's 6 ailments in the game. These ailments are debuffs and they hurt you every turn. You go to the ailment phase. If you have more than 8, if you have 8, you've got to remove 8 pips, 8 worth of ailments off of yourself. Then you go ahead and lose a power and then you gain one of these determination tokens. But if you lose all of your power from your starting 5, then you lose the game. All right. But anyway, ailments. Check out my last video. I did a how to play on RuneSlingers. Check that out. Pretty good if I do say so myself. The first one to market. So if anybody comes to market after me, just know I was the first one to market. Folio games. All right. Burn. +1 burn ailments. When a new burn ailment is applied to you, you lose 2 health. Now, if you got 4+ burn ailments, your RuneSlinger abilities have no effects. We'll go over the RuneSlinger abilities in a second. Then we got fragment, +1 fragment ailments. Your defense cards have -1 defense for each fragment ailment on you, up to a maximum of -4. And if you have 4+ fragment ailments on you, your maximum hand size is 4. It's normally like 8. Yeah, normal hand size is 8. So, like, you would put these ailments, you can have up to 4 different ones on you. And, it could get sick. Weaken, +1 weaken ailments on you. Then when a new weaken ailment is applied to you, void 1, take the top card of your deck and place it face up in your void pile. You can have 18 of an ailment on you and basically lose the game real quick. 4+ weakened ailments, your trinkets have no effect. Insanity, 1+ insanity ailments. The first stage, when a new insanity ailment is applied to you, discard a card at random, then draw a card. 4+ insanity ailments, when you sling a spirit or attack rune spell, roll a d20. If you roll a 1 through 5, void that card and discard a card at random. Insanity. Curse, 1+ curse ailments. At the beginning of your turn, you lose 1 health for each curse ailment on you. 4+ curse ailments, you skip your ailment phase. And that sounds good, but it's actually pretty bad. Because in the ailment phase, you actually, if you have 8 exposed ailments on your RuneSlinger, remove any 8 of them and lose a power. So, like, you'll just keep on gaining ailments, but you never get the determination tokens to try to swing the battle. So eventually those ailments are just going to stack up and lose you the game. Then we got debilitate. +1 debilitate ailments. You have -1 maximum health for each debilitate ailment on you. So, man, you could be like negative. Well, you could be like 12 max health. That sucks. 4+ debilitate ailments. All rune spells you control lose shout. Defense cards you control can't be used as tap abilities, as exhaust abilities. And a shout is being able to play like an instant spell on the opponent's turn. Okay, so that is all the ailments in the game. Got a few copies of those. And then we'll go into Roman the RuneSlinger. Striker class RuneSlinger. He's got a 5 power like everybody, 20 starting health, and 4 blocking ability. And then his stance, one of his possible stances is Broad Swing. Striker stance. Your attack rune spells can target any target. And attack rune spells you sling that target defense cards gain Pierce. Pierce is the equivalent of Trample in some games, Overcrush, whatever you want to call it, where the damage goes past the defender, the excess damage goes past the defender and hits the actual rune slinger / wizard / avatar, whatever. All right, Plunder cost you 2 determination tokens, striker ability. Look at the top 4 cards of any deck. Place one of those cards into your hand and the rest into their owner's void pile, right? Then we'll go into Eva. Nice Chandra Rune Seer RuneSlinger. 20 health, 4 blocking ability, 5 power. And then we'll see her stance, Talaka's Heart. Rune Seer stance. When you sling a spirit rune spell, target rune slinger scars 2. Places the top 2 cards of their deck into their discard pile face up. I love when, like, you know, it's a new game and they really go ahead and put the definition of the keywords right there in the parentheses. Nothing better than that, because I don't want to be spending time looking it up. All right, then we got the Rune Seer ability, Flame of Them. Costs you 2 determination tokens, which are gained every time you lose a power, but deal 8 damage to any target. That can really mess something up right there. All right, then we'll go into the only thing left to go into is the main deck cards. We'll start with Romans cards. We got oh yeah, first I'll kind of separate them into type. Yeah, bones right there and in there. All right, so we're looking at Pressure Point, Striker Attack, Rune Spell. And you know it's an attack because it has a sword in the upper left corner. And then this costs 2 light to play this card. Light is generated by, first you gotta set a concentration. Concentration is like your land. And then you exhaust the concentration 90 degrees to the right to produce a light. You can play 1 concentration a turn, you know, face down, and you tap it, you exhaust it to generate 1 light. And that card, yeah, Pressure Point, costs 2 light, deal 8 direct damage to target RuneSlinger. The target voids 2, takes top 2 cards of their deck and places those cards into their void pile. And when you get milled or decked, that's also a way that you lose a power and gain 1 determination token. All right, Star Piece, Striker Attack, Rune Spell, 1 light cost. It has Pierce, which is your Trample, Overcrush. Deal 5 damage to target RuneSlinger. If Star Piece hits a RuneSlinger, you gain +1 light. Double Stab, Striker Attack, Rune Spell, 1 light cost. Deal 6 damage to target RuneSlinger. If Double Stab downs a RuneSlinger, return it to your hand. Being down means losing a power. Wow. Glancing Arrow, 1 light cost. Deal 4 damage to target RuneSlinger. If this damage hits a RuneSlinger, apply 2 weakened elements to it. And it says that because oftentimes you'll have a defense card out, or you could block by just discarding a card, pitching, if you will. Yeah. And then it says apply 2 weakened elements to it. Then we got Battle Fury, Striker Attack, Rune Spell, 2 light costs, Pierce. Deal 8 damage to target RuneSlinger. Deals +1 damage for each weakened element on the target. Dominate, Striker Attack, Rune Spell, Distract. Deal 10 direct damage to target RuneSlinger. If Dominate hits a RuneSlinger, that target voids 1 for every 5 points of damage it dealt. Okay, then we're going into the boons. Boons are played on top of ailments. So when you have a boon on top of an ailment, then it's no longer exposed. And then pretty much however many ailments are on that card, they basically don't exist until that boon is removed. So you kind of don't have to worry about your ailments unless the boon gets removed. Okay, focus, basic boon, defense card. It has 4 blocking ability. Boon, 1 light cost, token 1. When you sling a rune spell, you may remove a token from focus. If you do, that rune spell costs 1 less light. Should have been an S, but it ain't no big deal. Steel skin, 4 blocking, 1 light. When an enemy RuneSlinger slings a spirit or attack rune spell, you may prevent up to 2 damage that spirit or attack rune spell would deal. Only use this effect once per turn. Rage, 4 blocking, 1 light. Your attack rune spells deal +2 damage. You have -3 maximum health. Okay, going into the basic utility rune spells. 2 light costs. Shout, which is you can play it on the opponent's turn or your turn as an answer, as a response, or counter, if you will. Destroy target trinket or chant. Removal, nice. Sync, 3 costs, 3 light costs. Shout, place target card into its owner's void. Sync can't be targeted by effects. Tornado, 2 light costs. Choice and distract. Destroy all boons, destroy all trinkets, destroy all chants. You got to choose one of those bulleted points and also distract. Bounce, bounce, bounce. 1 light cost, basic utility rune spell. Shout, place target card onto the top of its owner's deck. Use Seer 5. Take the top 5 cards of your deck and place them into your discard pile face up. And for, let me see, striker utility rune spells. 1 light cost. You may shuffle a trinket from your discard or void pile into your deck. Search your deck for a weapon trinket and reveal it. Add that card to your hand and shuffle your deck. Taunt, striker utility rune spell. 1 light cost. Choice. Apply 2 weakened ailments to target RuneSlinger. Target RuneSlinger loses all block. Draw a card. Execute, striker utility rune spell. 1 light cost. Choice. The next attack rune spell you sling this turn deals +6 damage. Or apply 1 weakened ailment and 1 other ailment to target RuneSlinger. Last stand. 3 light cost. 4 block power. Striker chant, defense card. Shout, you skip your ailment phase. All ailments in play have no ailment effect. When last stand leaves play, you remove 3 ailments. Not too shabby. Then we got channel, 4 blocking power. Striker chant, defense card, 1 light cost. Charge, use a exhaust ability. Deal 5 damage to any target. Remove all tokens from channel. Deals +3 damage for each token removed by this effect. Discard this card. Okay, then we got last card type for this Roman deck. Wooden hammer, weapon trinket, defense card, 3 blocking power, 1 light cost. Your attack rune spells deal +4 damage while you have 10 or less health. Then we have battle axe, 3 blocking power, weapon trinket, defense card, 1 light cost. Your attack rune spells deal +2 damage. Your attack rune spells can target any target. Use a tap ability, exhaust ability, remove all tokens from target card. Discard this card. That's all for Roman. Place them with the others. And to Eva's cards, I'll just leave them all in the same stack. Okay, Ember Slash, Rune Seer Spirit, rune spell, 1 light cost. Deal 4 damage to any target. The next attack rune spell you sling this turn has, if this damage hits the RuneSlinger, apply +2 burn ailments to it. Then we got Fireball, Rune Seer Spirit, rune spell, 1 light cost. Deal 8 damage to any target. Molten Jet, Rune Seer Spirit, Rune Spell, 1 light cost, deals 6 damage to any target. If Molten Jet destroys a defense card, the owner of that card sears 6. While I'm thinking about it, like, comment, subscribe. Ain't nobody else bringing you this RuneSlingers content. Like, for your games. Meteor, Rune Seer Spirit, Rune Spell, 2 light cost, distracts. Deal 8 damage to any target. Deals +1 damage for each defense card in play. Uno minuto. While I make sure that my stuff does not cut off. Alright, don't tell nobody. Alright, Meteor, distract. Deal 8 damage to any target. Deals +1 damage for each defense card in play. As an extra cost to sling Meteor, you may spend 1 determination. If you do, Meteor gains Pierce. Good way to end off the game if you gotta really lay some damage right there. Lava Stream, 3 blocking power. Rune Seer Chant, defense card, 1 light cost, charge. Use a tap ability, apply 1 burn element to target RuneSlinger. Remove all tokens from Lava Stream. Apply +1 burn elements to the target for each token removed by this effect. Discard this card. Smoke Bomb, Curio Trinket, defense card. Now, I don't know why Curio cards are in this Rune Seer deck, but maybe because they're gray, they're like still neutral cards. Because I know some blue cards are in here, but maybe these are just a gray neutral artifacts or whatnot. Smoke Bomb, Curio Trinket, defense card, 1 light cost. When an effect targets your RuneSlinger, you may ignore that effect this turn. If you do, destroy Smoke Bomb. Curio Trinket, Burning Ember, Curio Trinket, defense card, 2 blocking power, 1 light cost. At the end of your turn, target RuneSlinger sears 3. When Burning Ember is destroyed, each RuneSlinger sears 1 for each card in their hand. Dragon Breaker, 4 blocking, weapon trinket, defense card, 2 light costs, token 5. Your spirit runes spells deal +2 damage. When a RuneSlinger sears a card, remove a token from Dragon Breaker. If you can, deal 1 damage to any target. I'm pretty sure Seer is just discard. Yeah, Seer. Take this many cards from the top of your deck and place them face up in your discard pile. Yeah, self-explanatory. All right, Flaming Fist. Rune Seer attack. Rune spell. 1 light cost. Deal 4 damage to target RuneSlinger. If this damage hits a RuneSlinger, apply 2 burn elements to it. Rejuvenate. Basic utility rune spell. 1 light cost, choice, place up to +2 tokens on target card you control, or gain +2 light. I'll probably take the light. Tornado, basic utility, rune spell, 2 light cost, choice and distract. Destroy all boons, destroy all trinkets, destroy all chants. Let's go ahead and define distract again. I forget. Distract. Yeah, when this card leaves the field, the concentration under it is discarded. Oh man, yeah, that's quite risky. I probably wouldn't want to mess with too many distract cards myself. They better be pretty powerful. All right, so Pilfer, basic utility rune spell, 1 light cost, shout and distract. Place target rune spell 3rd from the top of your deck. Maybe it's worth the distract, maybe. Unbalance, basic utility rune spell, 2 light cost, shout, place target face up card onto the bottom of its owner's deck. Brand, Rune Seer utility, rune spell, 1 light cost, choice, apply 2 burn elements to target RuneSlinger. Target RuneSlinger sears 6. Supernova, Rune Seer utility, rune spell, 3 light cost, fate, apply 4 burn elements to target RuneSlinger. Target RuneSlinger discards 3 cards at random. Fate, target enemy RuneSlinger chooses one of this card's bullet effects. Only the chosen effect is used. Yeah, that's fate. All right, Flash. Runeseer utility, rune spell, 1 light cost. Choice, apply 1 burn element to target RuneSlinger. The target discards a card at random. Target RuneSlinger sears 6, then voids 1. Binding, 3 blocking. Basic boon, defense card, 1 light cost. Token 1. When an enemy RuneSlinger slings a utility rune spell, destroy that rune spell and remove a token from binding. Only use this effect if binding has a token. Yeah, let me do the spell too. Okay, so yeah, before I show y'all these last 2 cards, the spell on this game is the designer. I think he put 20K of his own funds into it. He has done, like, this is the 3rd iteration of the game, so it's went through a lot to get to this great state that it's in. And there are no creatures in this game, so the magic purists who pine for the days of when it was mostly sorceries and instants versus a bunch of creatures on the board, this might be the game for you. All right. Here I go. Back to it. Focus. Basic boon. Defense card. 4 blocking. 1 light cost. Token 1. When you sling a rune spell, you may remove a token from focus. If you do, that rune spell costs 1 less light cost. Heathen Bind. Runeseer boon. Defense card. 4 blocking. 1 light cost. Your spirit rune spells deal +2 damage to RuneSlingers. When Heathen Bind is destroyed, if you don't own Heathen Bind, you sear 8. All right. And yeah, so RuneSlingers The Awakening on Kickstarter May 17th. Check them out. This is actually like a 2-player starter set. So even if you don't feel like going all in on a box, I'm pretty sure they'll offer you a good affordably priced 2-player starter set. All right, that's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe for your games.